Hello? Hello? Is this thing on? I think this thing is on. My music wasn't working. I didn't realize I didn't have music this entire time, apparently. I'm very sorry about that. I thought we were all listening to some glorious Workers and Resources Soviet Republic music, but it turns out it might just have been me. Oh, that's fun. Don't you just love the sort of technical difficulties of streaming? I do. I just can't get enough of it. But hey ho, you know what? Darn it, we're here. I've got a Friday evening free. We're gonna play some Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. I am just about to swap us in there as soon as I load up the game, which should take a minute or two. But other than that, we're good to go, I think. We are good to go. And let me unmute that stream, and that should give us a cheeky little bit of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic music. There we go. You can hear it. It's creeping in the background. It's creeping in. Hold on. We're doing this. Don't worry. We're fixing it. Are we in? There we go. We're in. Happy days. Took us long enough, but we got there in the end. I clearly need to figure out how to get my intro music to play. That's fine, though. Anyway, we are going to be loading things up here. Boom. It has been literally like 2 months since we last played, so there's going to be a little bit of sort of a familiarization time, or refamiliarization time, but I'm pretty hopeful that we can become profitable today. I know that I might say that every time, but today I really, I really am hopeful that we can make it work, that we can make the finances add up. In classic Soviet fashion, we need to fudge the numbers pretty constantly, but that's fine because we're just at the start of our glorious republic's journey, and quite frankly, it's going to be a long and glorious time that our nation's going to be around for it. So, frankly, if we fudge the numbers during the opening couple of years, I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter. Come on. Load. Load. I think last time I spent about $1 million, and probably rubles too, on bringing in a whole bunch of brand new workers who can do all of the working. But we should have a full complement. I hope we should have a full complement anyway. Oh, it's winter. Why the hell? Probably because I didn't want me of the past to deal with this. Why the hell did I unsave and come back to things in the middle of winter? Oh my lordy. Okay. Well, that's fine. We'll make it work. Construction is working over there. We have a population of 13,000 at the present moment. That is good. I think everybody has moved in here. Temperature in the building is too low. That should not be the case. We may need to get an additional heat warmer over there. That is definitely something that I need to be aware of, but it also might just be the fact that we loaded in, and therefore we need to let the sort of production keep up. That's fine. All right, we need to remember it. Remember, chat, 13,000. This is what matters. If my debts start spiking, which they very well might. What are we on? The 5th of December? Yeah, debts are up at 195. Not good. But that's okay. That's just the weak. That's the weak people. Right, there is a low temperature in this building over here. I think we're immediately going to try and correct this with a little heat exchanger. The big one, actually, in fact. Because, I mean, we need to, quite frankly. We absolutely need to. Build that over there. This is probably going to be a case of fund the building so that we can make it work. Building is without a power supply. How is the building without a power supply? Is that because our coal power plant is down? No. What's the issue then? I don't think we should have any issues here. Potential capacity problem? Maybe it's a capacity problem? Could be. I suppose. Yeah, potentially the capacity is the issue. I also think that we're probably going to have to build a new... what do you call it? A new heating plant. I have a funny feeling that this heating plant is basically at capacity. This is fine over here, though. This is fine. Temperature in the building is too low, but it's fine. Potential capacity problem. Estimated maximum drain is 189. How much is this thing at? This is estimated is at 64. And then you're at 53. Oh, this should be fine. This should be totally fine. We should have no issues. We should have no issues. We probably will still build an additional heat exchanger, I think. Just sort of common sense to do. But there will be another element where we are just booting into the game. The game is sort of figuring out exactly who it wants to kill and who it wants to leave alive. I'm, of course, hoping that it tries to keep as many people alive as possible. But, man, winters absolutely suck in this game. And, I'll tell you what. Why don't we build a small heating plant out over here? It's going to do wonders for the inevitable... Actually, that's not too bad because it brings... Yeah, it actually naturally heats a few up anyway. So that's good. Yeah, I think we're going to do this. We're going to do this because I just really want to be on the safe side that we are going to be able to heat everybody, especially in all of these brand new buildings that I've just spent a lot of time and effort and energy to build. This heat exchanger is... It's got a 300 meters cubed hot water tank. I mean, it will work. I mean, we can throw a big pipe in there. Actually, can we? We can throw a big pipe in here, but we can only throw a small pipe in here. Yeah, we're going to have to throw a small one in here. Good thing that I checked. All right. Get rid of you. If there is one time of the year that I don't want to be messing around in, it is, without a shadow of a doubt, winter. So, forgive me if it takes me a second to try and ensure that not everybody... Oh, that's the wrong one. Not everybody dies. That's what I want. I want not everyone to die. So that's what I'm going to try and do. Right. Can you go... I suppose you could go there. That's fine. Okay. Do I want to go underground for this bit? You know what? I get a lot of slack because... or I get a lot of flack, I should say, because I basically never go underground. For good reason. It looks way less cool. Blech. Hate that with an absolute passion. Looks way less cool to go underground, quite frankly. But that's alright. If we can do... Yeah, if we can do something like this, that'd be fine. Is it still underground, or did we get rid of the whole thing? Still there. Good. Okay, bring it back and pop it up here. Perfect. That's what we need. What's the damage of that going to be? I actually don't even want to know, to be quite brutally honest. That is going to be fairly cheap. That is going to be fairly cheap. The pipes are going to be... how much? 11,000? That's actually way cheaper than I was anticipating. Okay, that's fine. What I also need to do is, because I think that this is out with walking distance of pretty much everywhere, we're going to have to buy some buses. I think my depots... yeah, they're all the way out here. 1, 2 buses. We'll set a route from here to here. Set it for over here when it's done. Is maybe 1 bus fine? I know that I've just bought 2, but I think 1 bus will probably suffice. I'm going to check on steel building in just a second. I want to be on top of my steel production. Building's not finished. Building's not finished. Come on. There we go. Get in, get out. No students, no tourists. Just nothing but workers. Okay. Dispatch. There we go. Right. I think, even if that's not necessarily fully essential, it will at least provide a little bit of buffer, which is what we are after. Very, very important. Okay. So, what else do I need to fix? Anything else that I need to get on top of? Oh, we do have a brand new dump up and running. I should fix that. So we need to store... where is it? Mixed waste. Yeah, the mixed waste is already going into this dump already over here, I think. Adjust it. Cool. That's good. And get the building copied right on over there, which is great. These are all... these are big garbage trucks. These are snow plows. Yeah, so copy, paste over there. Brilliant. Okay. Let's take a little look at the old overlays to have a see at what is going on. We need to check interior temperatures. It's brutally cold. It's brutally cold, but it's, like, livable. Hello, Lanky. How's it going? It's brutally cold, but, like, it's totally livable. Look at that. Like, 15 degrees Celsius? That's fine. It's legitimately fine. This... ugh, no workers, power supply, coal. Who needs all that stuff anyway? Right, buy the coal. You're clearly going somewhere else, buddy. That's fine. And then we maybe split this one as well. Who knows, honestly. Who knows? Who knows? Substation. Yeah. Do we have a... oh, we totally have. Time for a long and probably unnecessary cable, but very necessary in the grand scheme of things. Okay, that's good. So that's going to give us a little bit of extra heat. Hopefully not too many people die. We have 8% unemployment. That is, frankly, absolutely remarkable. I cannot believe that that is the case. Good news is the snowplows are doing a fine old job getting everything around. That's good. Okay, fine. I mean, there's going to be people that continue to die. What's that meme? You know, the "some of you may die" meme. That's the vibe. That's the vibe that we're going for here. How is the building without a power supply? There absolutely should be no reason why the building doesn't have a power supply. Our population did just tick up there, so that's good. Right, what's going on? Production stopped at the heating plant. Yeah. There's no drinking water, and there's no power supply. The drinking water is 100% a power supply related issue. It's so annoying. Do I want to import power over the course of winter? I almost feel like it's maybe the best decision. But I don't think we should. I don't think we should at all. I think we just need to... I think we just need to endure, quite frankly. Endure until the workers get here. What I will do, though, is that we do need to have... I mean, I don't know if I have a free technical services office building still remaining, but I do need to get... I've already got 5 in play. I need a technical services building over here. The reason that I do is that I need a little snowplow. Yeah, smash you up. Ugh, whatever. Move that to there. Move that to there. Yeah, what we need... What we are desperate for is a snowplow to operate in this area. 100%. Because if we don't have a snowplow... If we don't have a snowplow over here, we are going to be facing some pretty horrific issues. More so than we currently are dealing with. And we're already dealing with some pretty horrific issues. We've lost about 100 people over 5 days. Okay, good. Working range. Kind of keep it tight. Yeah, I think that's fine. Keep it tight. Brilliant. And priorities need to be... Asphalt roads need to be way higher up in the priority list. There we go. Good. Okay. So, power-wise, if we're doing good in the power department, then we're going to be doing good in the heating department. And if we're doing good in the heating department... Where's the workers for here? There we go. They're coming. They're coming. They're coming. They're coming. That's what we need. We need a few more workers. A little bit more heat. And we are good. We currently have no potato fields. But we do have fields over here. Which is good. They're an important part of operations. Right. Okay. Heat-wise, how are we doing? Should be going up. That's the main thing. Estimated maximum drain. Come on. This has got to... It's got to take the strain off a little bit. That's the ideal situation anyway. I'm really annoyed that my workers aren't a little bit happier. If they were a little bit happier, then frankly I would be in a better place. Heating problem. Yeah, the issue is of course... What's the issue? There's just a generalized heating problem. And that is apparently... There should really be no issues with this heating plant. Because it's connected directly to here, right? And we have got plenty of water. There's not a capacity issue. Could just very well be that we just don't have enough production. I think that might be the problem. Let's get another loan. We are so indebted here. We can borrow up to 1.5. We're going to borrow 5 for 1 and a bit years. And then we're going to have to do some financial shenanigans in order to try and fix things. My dollar rate is fine at the moment. I can still convert more dollars into rubles if I need to. But I will go horrifically bankrupt if I start doing that. What's the issue here? Oh, is it track builders? It's flippin' track builders. Okay, so this is a major problem. If this train doesn't end up going, then we just end up having loads of people waiting here. Apparently, I've already unticked that, though, so that's good. Okay, well, you know what? Fine. People are gonna have to just deal with the fact that there's no drinking water here. I don't care. It doesn't particularly matter. We've already lost 400 people. That is the big problem. The big problem. How's my coal processing doing, though? Probably not very well at all, I would imagine. Because everybody here is going to the coal mine. We do have decent coal. We do have decent coal. I could set up coal delivery, actually. I could set up coal delivery to the small coal power plant, as opposed to just buying it in. That's maybe not the craziest idea in the world. It's definitely possible. Ugh. Man, December absolutely sucks so hard. It sucks so hard. Look at the temperatures. The temperatures are so cold. It's so cold and brutal. Oh. 12 degrees. I literally don't even know. I mean, we're trying to keep the temperature up here, but it's ugh. It's not good. It's not good. I feel like we might need to build another plant. Problem is, I just don't know if we can. But the problem is, I mean, we have literally lost 500 workers in, like, 10 days. And it is 100... I mean, if I have a little look here. This month. Yeah. This month, deaths are at 475. Escapes are at 253. We have 65 births. This year, we were almost positive. We were almost positive with births versus deaths. If you ignore if you ignore the start of the year and what we're about to have happen. We're not a million miles away from it. The problem is that if I build it, if I build another heating plant, which I can do, right? I can do. I'm still like liquid enough. If I build another heating plant, heating out. This is, I mean, what's the difference? This is 210 gigajoules. Combined cycle heating plant. That's pretty big. It says it's outdated. It takes oil, though. That's kind of cool. Heating out. What the heck is a heating out? Oh, it's literally just power. It takes power and it gives us heat. That's what we need, right? That's exactly what we need. It's modded, so it's not gonna give me pollution. That's amazing. Here's the thing, though. It's gonna take electricity. My big worry is pollution, right? My big worry is pollution. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try this thing. I've not used it before. Let's see if we can try and deploy it. Frankly, if it saves me from this winter, I will be very happy indeed. Can I build it here? Let's hold shift so that I can see the ground. What's the issue? Okay, if I can't build it there, I'll build it over here. Right, we're going to auto-build this. It says it's just going to take electricity. I have absolutely no idea if this is going to save my bacon. If it does, that's fine. No workers. Working it manually, please. Just walk to it. In fact, can I get a pathway? There we go. Okay, so people walk to it. Is that going to make a difference? Can I set... Oh, people are now starting to walk to it. Great. Okay, so this is just going to literally consume power. It's going to consume power. Yeah, see, it doesn't produce pollution. That's the thing, right? It doesn't produce pollution. But it's going to clearly suck a lot of power. Because now this thing is going to be overloaded. Yeah. And this thing is going to be overloaded as well. And the problem, I suspect... I mean, it can take 876 megajoules. But the problem is that I don't think I'm going to be able to plumb in. I'm not able to plumb in a big power cable. Or even a little power cable. We're just going to have to... A high voltage substation. Ooh. I mean... That's good. Is that going to do it for us? I'm gonna build one of those things. Sure, what the heck. And let's build a big bespoke 2.3 line all the way across here. Yes, I know it's gonna look ugly, but I need this. It's not the right type of high voltage. It's the wrong type of high voltage. Bugger. That looks like a low. That looks like a small arrow to me, doesn't it? Oh, no, it's definitely not. Sorry, we're going to have to use a regular old crummy one. Fine. I had my hopes up for a second there. I need to get steel. I need to get steel out of this country somehow. Otherwise, we are going to be absolutely screwed. I mean, seriously. We need to make some serious bank. Where the heck did that line go? Also, I can't see a bleeding thing. Of course, it's winter, so... Okay, here. Have I built anything already? I totally have. There we go. Okay. Build that all. I spent 24,000 rubles on this thing. This thing should make a difference. Is there an underground connection? There's not an underground connection. No resources, missing power. Well, we're trying here. I think this thing is gonna not work. It works. Very barely. Does it work enough to actually increase the temperature anywhere? I don't think so. It's a massacre. It's an absolute massacre. Interior temperatures are down at 4 degrees Celsius. In all of our buildings. Pretty much all of our buildings. Oh, God. Oh, it's just brutal. It's just brutal. I mean, it is just so cold. I think it's... See, I think the problem is that this thing is sucking up all the power. We also only have one single worker at the station there, which is not so hot. I think we're going to need to import power for a little bit. Import. There we go. Right, will that fix my problems? Probably not, to be brutally honest. It's going to come through here, come through there. Great. It's all connected. It's connected now, though, so that's good, at least. Frostpunk 3. Honestly, there's probably fewer deaths in the Frostpunk series than what is about to happen to my population. I mean, truly, this is brutal. This is so brutal. This cannot be working. This absolutely cannot be working. No way this is working. Why is it so cold? Why is it so cold? Even look, even right next to the heat plant, Even right next to the heat plant, the interior temperatures are only 8.2. This heat plant isn't working for some reason. Not sure why that's the case. There must be. I mean, there must be a capacity issue. Well, part of the issue is, I think... Part of it is capacity, I think. The other part is that people are just generally unhappy, and therefore they're just not super interested in working hard, which has a knock-on impact to our production potential, which really sucks. Oh, there we go, look. There was a general upward movement. That's good. That's great. Amazing. 12 degrees might not seem like a lot, but that is something. It is just, it's going up and down like a fiddler's elbow. Okay, this is definitely not working. This is definitely not working, this thing. I'm gonna trash this. We still need to, I can leave the station. We still need to try. We still need to try another heating method. I think we really do. What I really don't want to do, though, is bring in a heating plant, like, close to the population. But you know what? This is the glorious Soviet Republic. And if I'm just gonna poison my people. It's just what I gotta do. It's what I gotta do. It's what I have to do. Sometimes there's a job that needs to be done. And if there's a man to poison his own people, that man will be me. We are going to build this. It is going to cost me a lot of money. I appreciate that. 12 degrees Celsius or 12 degrees Fahrenheit. 12 degrees Celsius. So not quite as bad as 12 degrees Fahrenheit. But still brutal enough to be not good, I would say. But we can make it work. We can fix it. We can fix it. Temperature in the building is too low. Don't you worry about it. Very soon, there's going to be a brand new heating plant right on your doorstep. This heating plant, you're right. It's going to give you heat, but it's also going to poison the lungs off you. We're going to pay for some goods. We don't have any workers. We don't have a power supply. How on earth do you not have a power supply? It's literally right next door. Road connection is required. Goodness gracious me. Very complainy today, video game, aren't you? Buildings without drinking water and no workers. How is the building without drinking water? You know, I don't even care. It doesn't matter. Right. Like, let's put this... No connections to this building? What the heck are you talking about? You just told me it was walkable. Oh, maybe it's because it's in the snow. Hold on. Let's do... Let's do a footpath. Cool. Now it's definitely walkable. Fantastic. Right, get in here and get burning. Burn something. Burn literally anything. Burn literally anything. There we go. Okay. It's happening. Amazing. Fantastic. So, with 30 workers... That's going to give us 21, 28, 30% production. Okay. But at least it powers half the city, which means that this heat exchanger should theoretically be spared a little bit. This heat exchanger should be spared a little bit. And now let's have a little look at the overlays. Still not, like... How is that able to happen? We are running full tilt here. And it's a direct connection. Am I going crazy? I mean, it must be to do with the coldness, right? Yeah, it's affecting the interior temperature. But there's nothing that we can do? I mean, there's literally nothing that I can do. I mean, this is like... This is as warm as it gets, I'm afraid. Turns out it might not actually have been me at fault. It might just be the fact that it's damn cold. Well, we spent the money now. Whether or not we keep this Londongrad heating plant number 2, I don't know. I'm afraid some of you may die. Okay, the good news is that for the houses, at least, that are around the heating plant, that's mostly been taken care of. That's good. So that there's a direct sort of connection there. Let's also get... I mean, know that we've got this here. It's it could be a coal storage issue, but I'm importing the coal directly. And I'm importing the coal, not directly here, but it's coming into the heating plant directly, so there should be no issues. I think what's really breaking my brain, right? What's really breaking my brain is that we have this production percentage, 31%. To me, that means, oh, we're able to produce, you know, 31% of 210 gigajoules of heat. But that's not actually the case, because everybody is so unbelievably unhappy, right? Happiness is low. Because everybody's happiness is low, we're taking a massive production penalty, which means that we're not even getting close to the maximum productive potential of our heating plant, which is something that we need to bear in mind. Also, I do believe that air heat pipes, which is what I've got at the moment, are much more lossful. They lose more heat than the ones that go underground, which is a real shame, because the ones that go underground look like ass, whereas the ones that go above ground look cool as all heck, and I will fight anyone that disagrees with me on that point. However, good news is that I think I have a slight minor micro solution to some of my issues. I think half of the issues, to be fair, will just be rectified / slightly fixed by having an additional heat exchanger in the town over here, which is what I will do. And you know what? I will put it underground. I will put it underground. Yeah, is that what I'm gonna do? That's a heating pipe small. That's not what I want. That's not what I want at all. I want a big heating pipe. 300 per. 300 per. There we go. 29,000 rubles. You hate to do it, but, I mean, you have to do it, quite frankly. Right, let's have a little look in real time as the interior temperatures hopefully equalize and rise. I mean, just by the very virtue of just having more heat exchangers and heat pumps available, we should fix things. Yeah, we have got a big amount of unhappiness. That is for the next season, though. The season right now is us trying to keep our citizens alive. And to be fair, right? This is maxed. We're maxing out this. We're maxing out this entire area, which is good, because this area is like my new sort of central sort of plan. Temperature in the building is too low. I cannot do anything about that. These seasons are absolutely brutal. But during the days where the seasons are less brutal, we should be fine. The water tank is filling up on the good days. It's a nice balmy sort of 19 degrees, 20 degrees in some places, almost 20 degrees. That's good. 21 degrees over here. Okay, so it turns out, yeah, we definitely needed more. We definitely needed more heating infrastructure. What's this? Stop production. Small heating plant is stopped. No workers. That's fine. The workers will arrive at some point soon. Oh boy, it's brutal. It's brutal. But I mean, that's it, isn't it? Not all kindergartens are functioning / inaccessible. Oh, there's a few problems. School large, kindergarten. Yeah, this kindergarten's a little bit over capacity. We can maybe do something about that. We can start the process of building another kindergarten up at the back. But, okay. That's fine. Let's try and get through December, at least, without I mean, how many? 1,300 people that we've lost? That is so brutal. That is so brutal. And there's nothing more I can do about it. That's the tragic thing, right? There's absolutely nothing more that I can do about it. I have done my level best. I've done my level best. Heat water tank. Yeah, the water heat tank is good. It's good pretty much everywhere. A little bit lower over here, but that's fine. Yeah. We've done what we can. The rest is with the Central Committee. God, we just have to hope. Right, steel is missing. I don't particularly care if steel is missing. The real kicker throughout all of this is that we've not actually been making very much money. We are producing power. It's not going anywhere, very annoyingly. But I think, to be honest, it's, I mean, can I maybe go into export mode? I can. It's gonna cost me, though. It's gonna cost me. Right. January, honestly, can just go screw itself. I just don't care about it. Building is without a power supply. Yep, that's kind of what happens when we try and export all of our power. Maybe turn it right down. See, we need a consistent power supply. Otherwise, it's just chaos. And we're clearly not producing enough power. Yeah, electricity problem at the water treatment plant. I hate winter. I absolutely hate winter. Right, import 10%. That's fine. We've run out of money again, but that's kind of to be expected. I think we're going to have to start doing some financial shenanigans. We got another 500,000 rubles that the bank, some idiot bank, is going to allow me to borrow. That's going to get me. It's going to get me to the summer, basically. But I think we're probably going to start thinking about what we can try and sell. And we need to be selling steel. We need to be selling steel. We need to be selling steel in abundantly large quantities. And we need people to stop dying so that I don't have to replace them. No offense to all the people that are dying, obviously. I tell you what, if winter just didn't exist, this place would be lovely. At the moment, it's not. It's not. 1,500 deaths over the course of a month and a bit. And January is just as bitterly cold as December was, actually. Maybe ever so slightly more. Look at that! We're maxing things out. Okay, we're maxing things out. This is good. The heat water tank. It's fine. It's where it needs to be. It's actually negative 18 degrees Celsius, and we have managed to mostly have all of our buildings at a decent temperature. You know what? I'll take that. That is really good. That is really, really good. I think the key was really getting this big heating plant. I don't know how much this one's doing, but this was the big one for us. How much am I importing in coal? I want to have a little look. Importation of resources in January. Fuel, 900 units of coal. That's actually not much at all. In fact, 900 rubles worth of coal. Fuel is far and away the bigger cost. Okay, that's fine. We're almost finished with our big ring road, which is kind of nice. In very trying times, such as these, it's often nice to look at our nice big infrastructure projects, which are still going strong. Still going strong. Right. I think we're gonna try and re-enable steel production. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do it this year, though. You know what I think we need to start doing? You know what I think we need to start doing, chat? I think it's time to look at using a little bit of some cross-border shenanigans. The TC Tower Crane. That's right. The TC Tower Crane is a surefire way to make a quick buck on the border. Fantastic. There we go. Look at that. So this little import-export limited company all in itself, the Mark E flatbed, it's gonna take some trucks, or gonna take some cranes, I should say, from one border post to the next border post. Is this financially sustainable? No. No, 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 it is not. We already have a $2 million loan. And it is probably going to increase. I mean, it will have to increase. But the point is that at least for now, we can start to sell some of our resources. How's my dump doing? My dump is doing terribly. Very terribly, in fact. Well, I say it's terribly. It's not terrible. It's fine. Right, let's fast forward. I want to get through January. I want to not lose many more people if I can. I think we've mostly fixed the issues. I mean, it's negative 18 degrees Celsius right now. And people's homes are like 20. That's fine. You know, as things go, that's good. I'm actually reasonably happy that we've kind of fixed those issues. Looks like 24 is the cap for the interior temperature. Water heat tank temperature, 85. Excellent. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Okay, the important thing is that we've got this facility up and running now. That's great. That's really good. Okay, stop production. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care about that plant anymore. Right. Power-wise, fine. I think it is time to re-enable Gloucester steel mill production and the coal mines. Yeah, we need to do better on that front. Problem is, I just need more workers in general, which I know sounds like a total oxymoron. The heating plant is a tad close? Yeah, by design. By design. I said earlier, I'm gonna poison half my people to build it here, but it's the only way to ensure that we don't actually end up dying right now. So I'm afraid the people are just gonna have to live with a little bit of poison. But the good news is it's only for like 3 months of the year. The poison is seasonal, which is good. Okay. Now, workers over here. 2 workers can't access because kindergarten. Kindergartens are full. Kindergartens are full. Okay. You know what? Whilst we're... Let's see if we can try and fix some of the issues that we're having. I think a kindergarten right at the back here would be good. That's the next one. Children, kindergarten. Oh yeah, I got an orphanage as well. Massive kindergarten. Do we want a massive kindergarten? I think this is the one that we've got. Yeah, this is the one that we got in the center of town over there. Let's see if we can try and yoink this one down too. I'm gonna build it. 18,000 rubles. Sure. I'm not really in a mood to be doing some heavy construction until the summer. Or even, in fact, the spring. I would accept the spring. The good news is the number of people that are dying in January is way less than it was in December, which means that we can now... There we go. Look at that. We've got staff. We've got babies. That's great. Kindergartens are inaccessible. Unable to visit a hospital. Ooh, yeah, there's a few people waiting for treatment over here. There's a few people waiting for treatment. And we don't really have that many doctors. But I'm afraid there's not very much that I can do about it. Look at that. Look at how happy. Look at how happy. This is great. People's happiness is actually increasing. There's a few people that are unhappy with the fact that they can't visit a hospital. Or with the death of a child. Potato, potato. You know? I think this is fine. I think this is totally fine. And besides, if it's hot in everybody's homes, then there shouldn't be any issues. That's all I'm focused on. Right, how's my big old bridge doing over here? Remarkably, even in the middle of winter, we still have like 3 people working on this. Which is beautiful. Absolutely love to see it. We're still refining a little bit of gravel, which is good. We don't have any steel here, do we? Yeah, that's a bit of a problem, but problem for another day. How's my import-export business going? We can have a little look. As you can see, we are in the green for January because we have exported 130,000 rubles worth of vehicles. Again, by design, but not going to be a long-term solution there at all by any means. No siree. And in fact, we're probably going to have to take out another loan. I wish there was an option just to sort of like stiff the bankers, you know? And just say, I'm not paying you back. It feels like it would be authentic, you know? Feels like it would be authentic. I'm not going to build it, but I think I am going to zone another hospital here. I'm not going to do it, but it's fine. Thank you very much for the raid, amigo. Much appreciated. Yeah, we're going to build a hospital somewhere around the backside here. Is it going to be a big one? Could be a big one, actually. I haven't done this. I haven't done this yet. I'm definitely not going to build it with rubles. I do not have the rubles to hand. Even if I did, would I want to build it? Yeah. Sure. Let's build it here. I'm going to zone out the next sort of line of... I'm going to zone out the next line of... the next block, I should say. The next block of... road. Nope, we're not going to do it like that. We're instead going to do it like this. Fine. Will you connect up? You will. Beautiful. And you'll connect up there. Fantastic. Okay. To there will be fine. Probably yoink you out of the way. Yeah. Continue across here. And then we'll reconnect that when we need to. Start construction of the planned infrastructure. It's not going to get built for about 1 billion years. But it'll be fine. Okay, the Londongrad Large Hospital is underway. Okay, good. We're about to cross the 2,000 dead this winter mark. So that's a nice little milestone for you. Stalin would be proud. Very, very proud, in fact. In fact, he might even be impressed. I mean, 2,000 in 2 months that is remarkable. That is remarkable. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Applause and cheer. Very welcome here. There we go. Okay. Cool. Good, 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 good. Good stuff. And the fact that that new kindergarten is up and running now, that's good too. Temperature in the building is too low. I'm afraid it's low everywhere, buddy. There's pretty much nothing we can do about that. Dump is looking fine. That's a-okay. Okay, so let's have a little look at the deaths then, shall we? Population stats. This month, 620 deaths. Last month, 1,165. 1,165. So what's that over 2 months? Like 1,700? Yeah, 1,700 or so. Including escapes, it's definitely over 2,000. It's stabilizing now. It's stabilizing now because I built the extra heating plant, I think. That was a capacity issue. that we were having. So this extra heat plant has really made the difference. I mean, it's going to poison everyone eventually because it's so darned close to everyone. But we don't actually... Here's the secret. Here's the secret, chat. We don't actually know how to monitor for pollution. Pollution is in the research tree. It's one of these things. I don't know which one it is. It's one of them. Pollution survey. Anyway, we haven't discovered it yet. We haven't discovered pollution yet. How great is that? So nobody's going to be dying of pollution. They're just going to be having short lives. Which suits me just fine, frankly, because it's one less mouth to feed. No pension. No retirement benefits to dish out. Works for me. All right, it's February, and you know what February means? It means that we should see maybe, just the slightest little trickle of spring in the air. Alas, that might be somewhat optimistic to think of, but it's fine. Right, let's start the construction of all of these projects. It's good. There's no point in not doing it, I suppose. There we go. Mobilize, mobilize. Good stuff. We finally gonna get this bridge done here. What is this? The M25, the ring road around London. Oh, there we go. We've just hit the 2,000. Just hit the 2,000 mark. 2,000 dead over the course of winter. Brilliant. But it's only minus 4 degrees Celsius now, which is an absolute godsend, because that means that we are going to have roasty toasty houses throughout the entirety of Londongrad. Anybody who's dying is purely surplus to requirement, i.e. they're not in the core buildings that I have built here. That's what I'm going to say. Oh boy. Oh well. To next winter. To next winter. Right. What we need to do this year is all about profit. We are absolutely desperate to make some money. And that is what I am going to do. Have we sent all of our... We've sent all of our vehicles. Right. We've sent all of our vehicles to the border, which is good. We're going to start doing some funny stuff. Start doing some funny stuff. We're going to take out a 2 million loan. And we're going to take it out for 2.5 years. We are then going to return to our shenanigans over here. Purchase some new vehicles. TC2 tower cranes. We're going to buy down to about 1 million. Okay, we're going to buy down until the storage depot is full. We've got 21 vehicles here. Again, Mr. Import-Export is going to be doing a load of good stuff. Moving all of the goods from this border checkpoint to that border checkpoint. It's going to be making me some money, which is nice. Okay, I want to solve my waste disposal problem as well. There's lots of problems to solve, but that's okay. That's fine. That's totally fine. Right, track-wise, how are we doing? Oh, we've got... It's fine. It's fine. We've got lots of ambitious construction projects. This is all my iron extraction over here. That's all planned out. That's good. Steel. Building's on fire. It's minus 3 degrees Celsius. What's the building that's on fire? Is it this one? It better not burn down. Please don't burn down. We should have plenty of fire trucks in the area, right? Hold on. Just checking. Right? Oh, they're almost here. They're almost here. We got a fire truck and a dowser. So that's good. Easy peasy. And look, you'd think, honestly, that the people would be grateful for a little bit of heat. Apparently not. See, if I was in those... if I was here, if I was in Londongrad, I'd see a fire as an opportunity. An opportunity to get warm. Okay, it's 0 degrees. Amazing. Amazing. We're trending upwards. It's going up. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. Amazing. Okay. Next thing that we're going to need to do is we are going to have to turn on the number of workers waiting. We're going to have to turn that on. Hey, Beeswax, how's it going? We're going to have to turn that on. We're going to have to start letting people accumulate at the train station. And if that happens, then we should be good. I mean, everybody can... everybody in these buildings can all walk to the train station. I wonder. Probably want some more flats in here. Because that will be within walking distance of the train station. Yeah, I'm going to zone some more flats over here. We're going to demolish the gas station over yonder. And we're immediately going to see if we can try and get some of our brand spanking new, very, very fancy prefab flats. This is the biggest one, which we've got a few of up at the back here. Which is fine. But it's not the right type of building for what I want right here. We want something that's vertical. Something that's vertical, something that, like, stacks. That's not actually bad. This is the best, though, I think. Yeah, this is 180. Is there anything better? I mean, there is obviously the big tall one, the 21-story flat. I think that's it. I do know about the customizable... Oh, actually... What do we think? What do we think, chat? Do we prefer square? Do we prefer, like, square dead on? Or do we prefer... I don't know, like squinty square? It's kind of difficult. It's super difficult to see on the snow. Squinty square or square? I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm going to build. Yeah, the hotbar here. I don't really use it because I think it's easier. If you're a viewer, it's kind of easier to see. Oh, he's going down here. He's clicking on heating. He's clicking on heating pipes, etc. But yeah, no, I don't even know. How many hours have I put into Workers and Resources Soviet Republic now? I've got 400, just under 400 hours in this game. So I'm basically a noob. I'm basically a noob. I mean, I still don't even understand how bloody, what's the thing? The waste. I don't understand waste. I don't understand waste at all. Rectangle? We're thinking rectangles? You know what? I'm liking rectangles. Let's go for rectangles. Squinty squares. This is the one. Right. Can we squeeze you in without readjusting? Oh, there's a thingy there. Yeah, if we can squeeze you in without readjusting the power lines, I would be very, very happy. Right. So something like that. It's good. Nice. There is a waste or a water thingy over here. Unfortunately, the walkway needs to be directed downwards, which is the biggest problem for us. Okay, that'll be fine. Tell you what, we're going to split the difference. We're going to have some square flats, and we're going to have some rectangle flats. How exciting is that? Okay. Let's squeeze this into here. I mean, that's like, what, 1,000 workers? The pipette tool. The pipette tool in the terrain menu. Hold on, let me have a look. This one. Oh, yeah. I must say, I've not really used it much. Let's put it on up there. Sure. Let's do it. Okay. Yeah, see, the thing is... Okay, let me rephrase that. I understand the concept of waste, right? I understand the concept of mixed waste is made up of X, Y, Z. I understand if we burn it, then we get A, B, C. And in fact, I am actually burning it in very, very small quantities at the moment. The problem is that I've not bothered to deal with it yet. I've done it on the border, and it's kind of, it's just a miserable, this whole place is miserable. It's all miserable. This whole country is miserable. Londongrad is miserable. I mean, 2,000 people have died. It's all miserable. The good news is, though, at least we're building nice houses. That's kind of important, right? Okay. Let's get footpath in here. Footpath in... Oh, don't do me dirty like this, video game. Don't do me dirty like this. There we go. Thank you very much. And we can also connect that up too. Right. Let's build construction. Let's make it happen. Electricity problem? There's a problem at the fire station. Not sure what that could be. Don't really care if there's electricity at that fire station, to be honest. Too many criminals? How are there so many criminals? How are there so many criminals? I mean, we killed off like 2,500 people over the course of winter. Why can't we just... Why can't it just be the criminals that end up dying? Why do the useful workers have to live? We need the useful workers. Pensioners? That's fine. Off you go. Criminals? Die. Honestly, you'd think it was simple. You'd think it was simple. But hey-ho. Anyway, are we making... Yeah, we're making very slight progress on all of this sort of stuff. It's going to take a long time to get us back to where we were. The good news is, though, February is almost finished, and that is good. We are in profit in all of these months, which is great. There's a traffic jam. There should be no traffic jams anywhere. Oh my god. Look at... It's... What even is this? What even is this? Oh, what is happening? What is happening here? Oh my goodness. Okay, here's what I think the problem is, right? Here's what I think the problem is, chat. Looks like London traffic to me. Hey, good one. I think all of the vehicles... I mean, there's a few trucks in here, right? Who are waiting to get into this... You can't get into the road cargo station? Why not? Is it because it's without a power supply? That shouldn't determine whether or not you can... Oh, there's four spaces. Fine. Yeah, so these trucks here, that's fine. They're waiting around. The problem is that all of these construction vehicles who are building this unfinished road, apparently, they all want to access this end. That's the real issue. Right. Well, we can solve this manually. We can solve this manually by doing a little bit of maneuvering around. Tell you to go to the Dover Food Factory. It's a very pointless exercise anyway, because we barely make any money from exporting this stuff. But it's fine. There we go. We'll go and fix that. Okay, good. Amazing. I can't believe that it got this bad, but it's fine. Citizen loyalty is too low? Why would they have low loyalty? I let 10,500 of them live. I kept 10,500 of them alive over winter. And that's the most remarkable thing. Okay. Yeah, we're going to have to change all of this. Obviously, it's not going to get changed now. Maybe maybe all of the drivers here that have been stuck on this bridge for, I mean, months maybe at this point. Maybe they're the people that that have died. Quite frankly, would not surprise me. Glorious chaos. Absolutely glorious, glorious chaos. It's just a little bit of traffic. It's fine. The good news is, we finished half of our fast bridge. I don't even know. I mean, we're building this bridge because, well, I mean, look. I mean, you can literally. This is in 2 times speed, 1 time speed. This is these trucks are crawling on the wooden bridge. I think it's 30, not even 30, 10 kilometers per hour limited, whereas they can go full tilt on the big bridge here, which is very nice, but it's going to take a little while before it's finished. But it also wasn't really meant to be a priority project. I think it's just going to happen because there's not much stuff that's been needed to be done over winter. Oh, construction has stopped. Yeah, we need to make sure we resume on all of these, please. Excellent. Yeah, construction offices, please jump into action. Amazing. That's good. And we can start getting all of the initial resources delivered. Yes, indeed. Honestly, that's just waiting on the bridge. That's just a, you know, just a friendly concrete driver. Celebrated 50 years on the bridge. Honestly, I believe it. Full tilt on the bridge is a fun phrase because bridge in Latvian is tilts. You know what? I'm going to use that one at parties. That's a good line. I like it. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, it's glorious. Please, please. I know in this Soviet Republic, we don't believe in a higher power of any sort, because that would supersede the Central Committee, and we can't have that. But please. Please. Karl Marx, art thou in heaven? Or wherever else. Please let this snow end. Please. Please. I'm so sick and tired of spending money on coal. And actually, tell you what. Here's what we're going to do. Right, this small heating plant, I feel like it kind of sucks. I feel like it kind of sucks. Let's not worry about that one. This one, however, doesn't suck. And is actually pretty darn good. We're going to prep it for next year. Prep it for next year. Small aggregate storage. Yes, Karl Marx, who art thou in the heart of proletariat. Exactly. That's exactly it. That's exactly it. Right, we're going to build this. Oh, look, chat. It's happening. It's happening. It's happening. Oh. Yes. Closed if temperature is above 0 degrees Celsius. Closed if temperature is above 0 degrees Celsius. Closed if temperature is above 0 degrees Celsius. Oh. Honestly. We're saved. I mean, we're not out of the woods yet. Frankly, we're not even close. You know what? I don't even want that. I would like a... What's it called? Thingy unloading. Truck aggregate unloading. That's the one. Bang that in over there. And then throw that in there. Perfect. Okay, so that will all get built, I believe, over the course of time. Start construction of all of that. It's good. Oh, okay. So, how many people do we lose in February? This month, we actually only lost about 370. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. These things happen. These things happen. I'm not worried. Okay, so the look at that. Look at that. The backlog has now completely disappeared. Absolutely incredible. You love to see it. Don't quite know What changed? Oh, you can see actually the flood of trucks that are making their way back up. But it's looking good. This is looking good now. We've fixed the situation. This is going to start to close if the temperature is above 0, but interior temperatures should theoretically stay high enough. Very happy with that. We've built some of these paths, which is great. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I am happy that we survived winter. It was a brutal time, but we did it. And you know what? I'm impressed. I'm impressed. I'm surprised. It was remarkable. Our train is still chugging between 2 stations, which nobody really cares about, but that's fine. Our mines should be back up and running. We cannot store or export mixed waste. You know what we'll do? We will move our technical services office. One of the free ones. Change the depot. Yeah. Change the depot. And destroy this technical building. And then we'll move the vehicles back in. I think you've got the maximum 3,500 meters. Yeah, but the problem is just up at the top here. That is the kicker. Lots and lots of hazardous waste. I mean, oh, this dump is empty. Oh, but it's because we use this dump as like the dump for the output here. Sewage tank is overflowing. There's a health risk. Who cares about a health risk? Right. Do we have any dumps? Do we have any free dumps? I doubt it. To be fair, actually, small dump over here would be totally fine. Yeah, let's put a small dump. Let's put a small dump, like, literally right next door. How much is it going to cost? 1,000 rubles? You know what? I'll just pay that. I'll pay that price. Let's move you to, I don't know, like here. Sure. And then move you to here. Good. And then that means that we will be able to service the Nottingham coal mine. We do have some regular workers in there. It's mostly just prisoners, I think. But that's fine. Right. How many people do we have, or how many buses do we have driving up to this bus station? We've just got 2. And the problem, I would suspect, is that... yeah, we don't really have many workers coming through now, do we? It's mostly just passengers that are waiting here. Right. Well, there's a couple of reasons why that could be. One is because they are, of course, choosing to work in all of the local constructions, which, you know, I support. But I think we're going to have to reduce to 0. Yeah. Yeah, sorry. Max number of workers outside of the construction office is going to have to be reduced to 0, because I need the workers to do other stuff. Like, you know, making money. So, it's a little bit less efficient, but it needs to be done. Hospital, who cares? Road, nobody's working on the road anyway. Nobody's working on these glorious statues of Lenin. But that will happen. Okay, the real question is... how much money do we want to spend bringing people in to the country? I mean, we can. We can. Oh, you know what I don't even have? You know what I don't even have, chat? I don't even know how many people I have living in Londongrad. Because we don't have an accounting office. That's a huge mistake. Let's build it like over here. Somewhere here. Yeah, let's do that. Because I need to figure out how... Where is it? It's in state, isn't it? Yeah, here. I need to figure out how many people I actually have living in this area. Okay, good. Okay, there is a lot of stuff for the construction officers to be getting on with. A lot of stuff. We are also about to start work on... Too late for sowing, winter's approaching. Yeah, I think it's next month that we're going to be able to start sowing. So pretty darn soon, actually, right? So March. That will make a big old difference. 26 citizens are without drinking water. That should not be the case. We should have drinking water. Ah, we don't have any workers over here. That's highly problematic. If we have no workers over here, as you can see, I've invested quite a lot of money into making sure that people actually decide to stay here. But if nobody wants to work at the water treatment plant, which for all intents and purposes is why I build this area, we're gonna have some real problems. Right. We have to have, in the first instance anyway, we have to have some workers. We absolutely have to have workers here. We're going to just have to pay for them. There we go. Sorry, we have no other alternative. There we go. And they need to be in these houses, because otherwise it's going to cause massive issues. There we go. Okay, good. So everybody's water quality is now restored. Great. I hope that that will be enough. Ideally, in a while, we should have a bigger sort of like little city here. We can have, I don't know, what's like a little London suburb? I don't know, like Oxford or Kent? Is that a London suburb? I have no idea. But we can have like a little Kent here. I mean, I know that's not necessarily where Kent is. Kent's like down here, right? Yeah, this is Kent. But we can have like a little we can have a little outpost area. Thank you, FM Daddy. Appreciate that. Very nice of you to save. Alright. So, water is fixed. That's great. We're exporting coal, which is good. We're not exporting it fast enough to actually make money, but that's fine. The real question is, what can I do to bring in some more people? Well, I can bring in some more. I can literally. I mean, I can go to the various different towns and cities around and yoink some workers, which is always a good fun thing to do, but if you've managed to like, if you've hit the big houses, which I think I've hit most of the big houses in most of the big settlements, to be fair. Yeah, Edinburgh, nothing in Edinburgh anymore. Dundee, there's nothing in Dundee, regardless. I'll take a few from Aberdeen, I suppose. Did I just buy some more people? Anybody else in Glasgow, or have I yoinked them all from Glasgow? Yoinked them all from Glasgow. It's good. You can see that I have really... I've taken so many people from around the map. Ah! Big one. Big house. Big house. Ah! What happened? I think I might have opened too many windows. Oh, well, the game did not like me doing that. The game did not like me doing that, so I'll I'll reopen it. See what the issue was, I guess. All right. Where did it take us to? Oh, it's only like 2 minutes ago. That's fine. Game doesn't like Glasgow. That must be it. It's not the only one, to be honest. I'm a big Glasgow hater. Hate the place. Right. This is the reality after I've just bought all those people in. Okay, the good news is, though, right, we know that there's at least one house. Yeah, Liverpool. Brilliant. Okay. Okay. Nothing in Birmingham. Nothing in Catered? Catered? No idea what that is. Is that Cardiff? Is that Cardiff but in Welsh? Some people here are from Glasgow. Get out. Get out. Alright. Anything in Belfast? Nope. Nothing in Belfast. Anything in Dublin? Yes. Few scoundrels that we can hoover up and yoink back to London. Oh, look at that. Okay, Dublin. Legitimately saving my bacon here. This is fantastic. Anything else? Cork. Limerick. Galway. Named after that song that the famous singer Ed Sheeran wrote, of course. Right. Where do I want to distribute these people to? I want to distribute them to the houses that are in range of the station and the bus station. To be fair, I mean, these are all crummy walkways. We can easily deal with this. Okay. Let's move. Let's move. Just a nice little bit of, you know, forced relocation is such a strong word. It's more just like heavily encouraged, or I'll execute your family relocation, you know? Beautiful. And you know what? With that, we're going to be able to fill at least 3 brand new houses. Brilliant. I say brand new. They're not brand new, but let's pretend that they're brand new. Let's pretend that the previous occupiers didn't freeze to death. I'm pretending, and I can't even remember what I said. It's perfect. Okay, into here. Brilliant. Into here. Amazing. Full. Love to see it. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. That is good. That is good. Cardilid? Yeah, that's my problem. I can't speak Welsh. Why is there an electricity problem? Why is there an electricity problem? I don't care. Okay, so buses are problematic because we don't have enough of them. We do not have enough of them. You just need to stop, to be honest. You just need to stop somewhere because you're costing me fuel, and there's quite literally no reason for you to be moving around right now. Don't get me wrong. I want you to be useful, but you're just going to stop for now because I don't want to spend any more money on you. Sorry. There we go. Okay, so lots and lots of people coming through here. Loads of workers. Amazing. That is really good. So, what I would like to see, population stats this month. This month, we're still in February, so deaths are still high, but it's going to take over to March very, very soon. And when March happens, things are going to get better, which is great. Okay. Is there any major construction work that... Oh, God. Who cares if the temperature's too low? I mean, it is important, but... Hey-ho, it's fine. Is the bridge stuck again? No, bridge is fine. Bridge is fine. There's a little bit of a queue over here, but frankly, that's okay. We can tolerate that. Yeah, what... Okay, it's not stuck at the moment, but it is going to be stuck soon. Although now, look, it looks like the trucks are doing the sensible thing and dropping the resources off at the other end for some reason, which is good. Okay. Comrades, we need to think. What's going to be our 5-year plan? What's going to... In fact, what's our first year of our 5-year plan going to be? Is there major infrastructure projects that we want to get finished? I mean, these things are important. It's good that we're doing it. Is it super important that we get it done right now? I'm not necessarily sure that it is. Is it more important that we just have a reliable number of people moving up to the steelworks and getting the steelworks done? Do I have the money to do that? I mean, we have ironworks that are zoned out here. I think it's an absolute stretch to be able to get the ironworks up and running. I think that would be really, really tough. What do we think? What is the priority? What is the priority for now? I'm thinking steel. I mean, obviously, I know I said I want to clear these bridging loans. I really do want to clear these bridging loans. I desperately want to clear the bridging loans. I really do. Problem is, I mean, steel is good. Steel is good. It's just it's just not going to be super profitable for us because we just don't have the iron production up and running yet. That's going to be the issue. Farm's working for a little bit of money. Yes. Actually, hold on. There's... When do, I don't have any fertilizer. That's part of the problem. So the nutrient level of these fields is going to really suck. I mean, I could just plant some more fields and just ignore these fields for now. That might not be a crazy idea, to be honest. In fact, that's actually a shockingly good idea from me. Although I don't know if the nutrient levels spread. The low nutrient levels, that is. Let's do... Here, here. 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 Let's see if this makes any difference. Okay, lots and lots of additional fields. Yeah. I worry about the... I mean, the crazy thing is about the food, right? The food situation is that we import a lot of food. So if we did want to solve something, then food would be, honestly, like, not a bad thing to solve. I think the problem was, when we looked into this, was there not an... Oh, perfect. Was there not an issue where we couldn't do distribution because we didn't have the ability to do technical services offices? Nutrient level is like 21%. Oh, you know what? We'll chance it. We'll chance it. Yeah. What I'm also thinking is that we can get a very, very small power plant up here. If I power this, then we can move the 144 tons into the silo, and that will just make things work a little bit better. The problem is... Oh, I don't have wind turbines, do I? Because that would be perfect, right? That would be absolutely perfect. Do I have a low voltage thing over here? Ugh, well, I'm gonna have to do this. I think this is too important, legitimately, to not do. Do that. Build it. It's gonna cost me a little bit of money, but frankly, I think it'll be worthwhile. Right. Clean this up. Clean that up there. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, so I think farms is a really good shout. I think farms is a really good one. Medium voltage switch. That's the ticket. Build it over here so we don't have to build the expensive road. go. And... what am I doing? Is it just the... What type of cabling is this? Looks like this one. Was I correct? I was not correct. It's fine, though. Alright. Now, semi-big construction project here. Is it going to be able to traverse the water? No. Kinda. I cannot believe it. Chat, we're not cooked. I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. Sometimes it's ridiculous construction projects like that that just make you think, what on earth am I doing? And at the same time, this is so incredibly based that it does make me want to weep with joy. Right, anyway, build that. That will, believe it or not, start the process of moving the power across. Or will it? Hold on, do I need a... Oh, the video game's gonna make me use a flippin' forklift. I'm not interested in the forklift, quite frankly. I don't care. Right. You know what? I don't care. It doesn't matter. It absolutely does not matter to me. It does not matter to me a bit. Tractors, get tractoring. It's time to go. It's time to go. It's time to go. Looking good. Is there any chance... I mean, I could make... I mean, this is a large farm. I mean, I could get another large farm. Farm V2, that's not something that I'm interested in. Parking spots for 3 vehicles. You know, I kind of want to build one of these. I kind of want to build an additional one. Just because I want to buy 3 more tractors so that we can start the process of... buying with dollars, actually, if we can. Yeah. There we go. Buying with dollars for the very simple reason that... Oh, are the fields exclusive? The fields might be exclusive. Yeah. It's fine. They'll get to sowing. That's fine. We can always deactivate this at a later point if we need to. It's fine. It's good. It's good. Right. So... let's move you off. Move you off. I think you need to set the medium fertility lower. Oh, set the minimum fertility? Yeah. Set that at 0. Well, I guess 1%, right? I guess, well, minimum is 10. Okay. Cool. That's a good point. I didn't even realize that was an issue. So yeah, that means that they're gonna only do... I suppose they're gonna do the 3 fields that have the most first. That's good to note, I suppose. Right. Okay. 10,000 and 10,400. How are we doing? We still are on 85 deaths this month. Why the heck is that the case? That is absolutely not what we should see happening. Housing temperatures are fine. Yep, no issues there. We don't really have any issues with workers. I think I need to go on a recruitment drive, though. This is my problem, is that we need this critical mass of people in order to get things properly up and running. Honestly, I tell you what, starting with oil, right? Starting with oil, as I did in one of my series, which, to be fair, was quite a long time ago. Starting with oil is so good, because until you come to the refining process, You don't need a soul. You don't need a soul to do anything. It just pumps it out. It just makes money. Which is the most glorious thing. So I stan oil. That's for sure. Right, meat, livestock. Yeah, we need lots of crops over here. We're working on it. Okay, send you to the next depot. Brilliant. Yeah, so if I really want to sort of set this up as an industrial area, I will need to get crops. I do not have crops. I need to get the... What are they called? Forklift things. Oh, this bridge is done. That's nice. We're about to be finished over here. We have 69. Nice. Days of construction left. Train is waiting too long. What's the issue? Oh, it's this over here, isn't it? Ignore. Go through. Ignore and go through, buddy, because, quite frankly, we need to be making this whole coal thing work, and coal is one of the only things that we have in relative abundance right now. We're starting to get a few more people to come and work in the power plant. If people are going to continue to work in the power plant, that's good, because that means that we are going to be able to produce our own power, which I might change the settings back to. I feel like I need to go on a big recruitment drive. I really, really do. Export. Change to export mode. Is that going to immediately cut things out? I hope not. Happiness is at 58%. Hopefully it's moving in the right direction. But yeah, we need more workers. We need more workers, full stop. I think we're going to have to... recruit people. I think I'm going to try and recruit some immigrants from the third world. We're going to do that in a couple of places, because we do have quite a lot of dollars that are currently free. There we go. So we'll do that. We'll max that out over there. So that will at least make some impact. A lot of these people are not too far away being able to sort of get to a full education, which would be really, really handy if that was possible. Temperature in the building is too low. Well, we'll turn this back on then. We'll turn it back on. That's fine. If we need to, then we need to. Yeah, quite a lot of teaching that still needs to take place, but it's okay. Right. Building has no power supply. Yeah, this is going to be the problem until we fix the worker issues. I think we're going to have to just start recruiting a whole bunch of people. I know this is going to be expensive, but frankly, I think if we don't do it right now... 1 million rubles. 1 million rubles for 3 years, 4% interest rate. I think if we don't do it right now, right, we are going to end up just sort of squandering the summer. And I think if we end up squandering the summer, then we are going to regret it. I think we're going to regret it. So let's fill all of these buildings, as much as we reasonably can anyway, with workers who can reach the bus platform. So if they can reach the bus platform, then that means that they can go and work in the coal power plant, which is very, very important. Yeah, because currently the building has no power supply, and that is a big deal. Okay, yeah, there should be a real flood of people coming down here. Temperature in the building is too low. Ah, come on, video game. Come on, don't do this to me. Temperature in the building is definitely not too low. Okay, we'll keep the heat pump on just for a little bit more. But we should not have any issues with that. The good news is that all of these buses should be absolutely packed with workers now, which is perfect. A lot of these buses are not here for workers. They're actually here for passengers to be taken around to all of the sort of various shopping destinations that are available in Londongrad, which is good. Goodness gracious me. We're still losing. We're losing people like there's no tomorrow. It's not a heat thing, is it? It's definitely not a heat thing. Unable to visit a hospital? I think the hospital might be the biggest problem that we have now, you know? Yeah. Yeah. Recruit a few experts. What? It's too distant? Okay. Build a path across here then? Is that... I seriously can't believe that. There we go. Oh yeah, I suppose there's no pathway connecting it all up, so there we go. Either way, a few more doctors. We do have the university. The university is doing what it's doing. We're doing... You know what? Yeah, we should switch it into... We should switch it into just teaching. We should decrease the number... Yeah, decrease the number of researchers. Have professors teach people up. That's exactly what we should be doing. I got a few more doctors, bought in a few more doctors, which will definitely make a difference. I'll do a few more, in fact. I know it's expensive, horrifically expensive. But it is worthwhile, especially if we say, hey, you have to work at the hospital. Kindergartens are full. Kindergartens are not full. Not within walking distance, and that is very much within walking distance. Okay, so after that, we should max out our hospital. Our hospital should have no issues treating all of these patients, which is great. How's our crime wave doing? We got no judges. Okay, how's the police station doing? We got no polices. How's our prison doing? We got one prisoner. We got one prisoner who we're occasionally driving in the prison van up to the mine. Which, hilariously, probably costs more to transport the prisoner up to the mine than it does to move him anywhere else. But that's fine. Right, let's get 5 more immigrants in the Soviet bloc. And the reason why I would like you to do that is that I'd like you to work here, here, and here. So 30% of the workforce is going to be split into the police station. 30% is going to be into the courthouse. Not like it really matters because nobody is doing anything in the courthouse. And then the rest are going to be in the hospital doing lots of hospital-y things. Good news is the bus platform is going gangbusters, which makes me very, very happy indeed. We have got loads of workers at the coal power plants. The coal processing plant is missing coal ore. And the prison bus is transporting 0 prisoners. Yeah. Great. Well, this doesn't really seem to be working out too well for us, does it? No. No siree. I think I'm going to enable workers to... Traffic jam? Where? Oh, it's back. It's back. The hideous nature of this traffic jam is returned. Okay, go. Go. There's definitely power supply issues. Definitely power supply issues. Don't know why. Can't figure it out. We should have plenty of workers. We should have plenty of workers here. Oh, that's a good idea, actually. To have a truck or two doing directly from the farm. That's a great shout. Would also fix this. Remove that. Whatever. Put that there. Delete. What am I doing? Northampton large farm. Load crops. You need to be unloaded there. Good. And then head there. Cool. Good shout, that is. That's a great shout, in fact. Concrete. Still coming along nicely. We've got lots and lots of concrete. No. Tell a lie, we've got no concrete. Apparently, all of my trucks have... well, some of them have a little bit. That's fine. Right, you can also go here. Load 100% of this. Go there. And delete stop there. Cool. All right. Tractors are doing a fine job. That's remarkably good, all things considered. I need to get my train up and running. Train is gonna go. Start the train. Let's make it happen. Okay. You're gonna be waiting at the platform for quite a while. I know, obviously, people are gonna be upset. I want to demolish all of this stuff. I want to replace it with better houses. That is definitely something that I would like to do. But that is not a solution for right now. Good. And you can head off. The problem is that we just don't really have enough. We don't have enough regular deliveries of trains. As in, we don't have enough turnover in the actual station. Can I buy another train? Am I gonna buy another train? Is this something that I really want to do with my limited finance? Potentially. Probably. I mean, the pig is useless, but it's cheap. Yeah, it was a little too slow. It is a little too slow, but it's a set. But I just... I think, unfortunately, we're just going to have to... maybe I should get some trams. That's probably what I should do, actually. Sell it for 10,000? No, we've just bought it. Yeah, I know. I kind of hate the trams, but I also kind of rate the trams. 2 pigs for more powers. I think we go for the... I think we go for the trams, you know? The T2 tram, the T3 tram. T3 tram can deal with ever so slightly more people, and it's only slightly more expensive. Let's buy 4 of these bad boys. Let's buy 4 of these bad boys. Let's get them to go here. Here. Literally just load, unload. Here to here. Now, this does bring with it, I'm afraid, some problems. Set line. Hold on. Erase from line. There we go. Yeah, create a new line. Yeah, this does bring with it a couple of problems, which I am about to chat about in just a second. And in fact, you're already on here, so... Set line to vehicle. Yep, 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 yep. And go... First stop is unreachable. That should not be the case. should absolutely be reachable. If not, we'll figure it out. Why not? Oh, is it because of this son of a gun right here? I think it might be. Could you maybe not be so intrusive? Actually, what we can do, which will very much, I'm sure, definitely not come back to bite me in the backside. Just bang down about a billion signals. First stop is unreachable. Why? Travels along here. Oh. They're electric. They're electric. Ah! I don't think we have non-electric trams, do we? I literally... Oh, for... Well, these are going to be great when we eventually... God. I didn't even think. I didn't even think. Of course they're... bloody electric. Ah. Well, we're back to... We're back to carriages now. Oh no, motor car. That's what we need. Yeah, that's what we need. I mean, I should just sell these. Goodbye, money. Goodbye, money. You're ever so slightly better. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. View line detail. Set to line. Set to line. Set to line. Go. Amazing. It works. We are going to sell you. Sell you. And we'll set you off as well. Beautiful. Okay. That ends up working out not too badly. Fantastic. Really chuffed with that. Is good. And that's going to be 65 people. Train is waiting a long time. It's these unbelievably annoying road rail builder things. There we go. Now everything should work. Let me guess. That's going to mean that the workers are in there for too long? I hope not, but whatever. Okay, good. The trams are coming through. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. Ignore their lights. Superb. And buy some more. I think we're going to get some more. 2 more. Sure. This could be foolhardy. But that's what makes it so exciting. That's what makes it so exciting. Stop. There we go. Right. Copy. Paste. Paste. Go. Go. Right. So, let me tell you. The problem that we're going to have with all of this stuff that I have done. This is good. This is good, by the way. These little cars are going to be fantastic. It's going to be constant sort of resupply mission all the way up to here. Great. Love it. The issue, the real crux of the problem is that we do not have a proper train line coming in here. That is something that we are going to have to fix, and it is something that we are going to have to fix right now. You will not even work thanks to this situation. And honestly, there are a couple of situations like this along the line. So that will probably work if I just reposition the... If I just reposition this, although it might not work, and we may have to take more drastic action. Yeah, and delete the road instead. Needs must, as far as I'm concerned. Is that a necessary? Oh, it's access to the orphanage. That's road access to the orphanage. Okay, so that is a required road. Actually, though, if that's just it, if that's all that we need to replace, that's actually pretty good. Right. I think there is a way we can make this work, yeah. It's gonna be tight, though, isn't it? That's surprisingly decent. Okay, and then we just kind of finish the pathing off, which is the easiest part. Paths are much more flexible than anything else. That goes in over there, like so. Brilliant. I'm reasonably happy with that, to be honest. Okay, batch construction using rubles. That is absolutely what I want to do. Absolutely what I want to do. Absolutely what I want to do. Okay, so that's half the issue. The next half of the issue is making sure that it is correctly signposted. Now, currently there's a switcher over there. That's not going to be good enough, I'm afraid. I think we need to move that up a little bit. Problem is, doing stuff on a corner is a dangerous game. Dangerous game. But I think we've actually managed to pull that off. Right, so what's my current system? My current system is down on the right, back on the left. Cool. Down on the right, back on the left. That's looking good. Down on the right, back on the left. There's a little crossover point there, but that's fine. Once this is built, we will have down on the right, back on the left. I simply can't believe it. It's actually going to work. It's actually legitimately going to work. So if I go into the... You're going to ignore. Yeah, you need to ignore. Honestly, I wish I could set you to just always ignore. That would be really nice, but unfortunately I can't. Ignore. Hey, look at that. 51 glorious workers ready to head to work. And 0 workers. Okay, that's not so hot, but that's fine. Either way, it's looking good. It's looking really good. Can I get line spacing in place? Can I get line spacing in place? Let's have a little look-see. It's the Gloucester Londongrad. That's the one. Look at that. It works. It works perfectly. Not perfectly. But that's okay. Can't get line spacing up and running, though, unfortunately. Cannot. Set more lights on the offshoot. But then they always find a way. They absolutely always find a way to just mess it up. That's the problem. How on earth are you having issues here? It's because this is all one block. But that's... Ah, I see. Right, so down on the right, back on the left. This is the issue. So I've not got the right signals in here. Go back on the left. Okay, that's looking good. That's looking good. Yeah, so I can get a... What is this? I get a pre-chain signal here. Right, so I put that as a pre-chain. And then I put a signal here and a signal here. And that allows access, I think, through here. Yep, and it still allows access through here, but not in. Beautiful. Okay, that's working exactly as it should. Amazing. Amazing. Okay, that is working like an absolute dream. Working like an absolute dream. And we've now got 26 workers there. Perfect. Okay, so these are nice little runners. I think they're gonna do a fine job. Sort of just nipping backwards and forwards. It's good. It's good. Right through. Beautiful. Right through. Keep going. Keep going. Train's waiting too long, is it? See? I don't know how. I have no idea how there's an issue here. There should be no issues on this track. Anyway. Yeah, why are you waiting over here? Why are you waiting? Again, there should be no issues on this track as well, right? Like, I'm not going crazy. Like, that's fine. Fine. Is it because there's another signal up there? We can put another... That should be fine, right? Yeah, that'll allow it through. That's good at least. Okay. Okay. This is good. This is good. This is better anyway. It's because there's this little crossover, which is quite problematic. Because it treats the whole thing like a block. But you know what? There's going to be a little bit of... It's going to be a little bit of some teething issues, and then that will fix itself. There's a traffic jam. Of course there is. Oh, that is an even more glorious traffic jam than before. Go to the food factory. Go to the food factory. Come on, get out of here. Skedaddle. Do we still need more concrete here? I mean, I feel like suspending construction is legitimately the clever thing to do. I am going to suspend construction. Let's at least suspend construction until the summertime when... Or the autumn time when... How much does the bridge cost to buy? 27,000 rubles? You know what? That's a great idea. 27,000 rubles. That's an absolute steal. For not having to... In fact, we're probably saving just on the fuel alone. I mean, it is an absolutely obscene amount of money. Okay, so that's good at least. That's good. Very happy with that. Looking perfect. And it means that all of our construction efforts can go on... Oh, look at that. Legitimate buildings. Which is good. Yeah, this is looking better. This is looking much better. Very, very happy with this. Very, very happy with that indeed. Right, the steel mill is operating. It has made a very, very small amount of steel. But that's okay. We got 16 workers in the coal power plant. Let's crank up the exports. I'm going to keep that on tab there. But if we have the maximum number of workers here, there is pretty much no reason why we should not be able to export as much of this as possible. And in fact, crank it up even further. Nope, that is the limit that we can get to. Otherwise, we will start to have power issues. Yeah. 7 megawatts. 9 megawatts, sure. 9 megawatts seems about right. We're at 61% happiness. That's pretty good. The coal mine. 0 workers in there. 32 workers over there. We can't store or export mixed waste. But that is... There we go. That's what should have fixed the issue. I think. Seriously? $2,000 meters. I hope that's made a difference. If it doesn't, then we will... Oh, there we go. You're heading to Nottingham Coal Mine. Beautiful. Okay, so steel production is definitely happening. It's definitely not happening very fast, but it is happening. Coal extraction is happening. Coal processing is happening. It's just all not happening very fast. But the point is, though, is that we have a dedicated supply of workers now that are coming through here, which is great. Also, I could get a chain signal in here. There's no reason that I shouldn't be able to get a chain signal, which will allow me to... yep, that in there. That in there, that in there. Cool. Chain signal will allow me to have two worker buses in at the same time, which is fantastic. This train honestly feels like a little bit of a relic on this line. Doesn't really go very fast. Doesn't really look very good. Oh, yeah, let's also start construction of the city accounting office as well. That'd be a good little project to get underway. 11,000 people. I feel like maybe in April... Yes, absolutely. Look at that. My population stats have been positive. Let's just pause on that for a second. 38 births, 20 deaths, 2 escapes. It's natural. Natural causes. Not unnatural causes. Like freezing to death. Which is what we've had happening for a few winters now. Yeah, 24 workers in this train. Not really worthwhile, is it? Tell you what, though. It's working. It's good. It's good. Very happy with this. Move a few people into research. Yeah, I might want to do that. I think I want to wait a little bit. To be honest. I need to get more... In fact, can I look? Let's see. This year. Educated people. I don't think... That's interesting, actually. Because obviously, I got a lot of immigrants from the third world, and that has reduced pretty drastically. Like, very drastically. And you can see there's that natural sort of increase. The problem is university education. I mean, you can see where I bought the people in. But there's no real sort of, like, natural increase. Which kind of worries me a little bit. Yeah. Stop production. Heating plant. Oh, stop. Don't bother burning the coal. It's fine. How's this looking? Construction is stopped. It's because we haven't connected it up yet. Sensible. But, I mean, literally every other part of this has been built. Which is really good, because that means that I can start stockpiling a whole bunch of coal for the winter. Which will be quite an exciting thing to do. Road is being worked on. After the road, we're going to get to the hospital, which is great. It's good. It's good, it's good, it's good. How much does steel go for per ton? Oh, we can't be making money. There's no way that we're making money. Not with the buying... Not with the buying in of the iron. Tell you what, though, right? I mean, if we're literally running this pig diesel train down, why don't we just buy iron on the way back and drop it off at the coal mine? Have I actually... Is that like a... That's like a legitimately... Like, good idea, right? Like, I'm not... Yeah, we buy iron. We buy... Yeah, we do this. And then we drop it off here. Which obviously there's no route at the moment. And then we do unload. We do iron. Unload 100% of everything. Wait until unloaded. And then head over here. We need to add an additional... Yeah, we need to add an additional track. Which... I could do quite comfortably, to be honest. It's just this. Heck yeah! Now that's proper efficiency savings. And all it's going to do, all it's going to cost us is 2,400 rubles of extra track, which is really nice. Put that as a one-way directional signal. Perfect. Yes, I need to add... Well, track from the steel mill straight to the coal loading around the back. What, like here? Like go all the way around the back there? I mean... Potentially? And it's... I mean... It would take a fairly long time? Yeah, it's an adventure all in and of itself, to be honest, isn't it? Right, build that. I don't even need to build, like, 3. I can just build 1. That's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Build that a little bit as well. Cool. All right. Not really sure where you're going. Oh, you're going to fill up on gas? That's fine. Cool. I am shocked that this is working. I'm shocked that the sort of transition back works. But I'm delighted that it does. Oh, this is working like an absolute treat. Okay, so we still don't have steel in this area over here, but that's fine. What's your issue? What could your issue possibly be? Is it because all this is one track? Is that better? What could possibly be stopping you from going? Genuinely. There's nothing here. I have absolutely no idea. Yeah, really no idea at all. Maybe that? No. I feel like it's got something to do with the cross, but I'm just not sure. And you're just going straight ahead. So strange. So unbelievably strange. And now you've come to another halt. So that means that I actually do have to take action then. To try and fix this. See, that's the weirdest thing, right? I have no idea. Why on earth would you be stopping here? There's quite literally nothing in your way. There's no... I mean, this is an overlapping bit of track, but I mean, apart from that... Is it because there's something further down the line? Is that it? I think it's to do with this, but I have absolutely no idea. Well, let's continue to escort this this pig diesel all the way down to the border. Sell the meager cargo. Sell the meager cargo for 3,600 rubles. Definitely worthwhile. It's not this train, is it? No, that train's sequestered in that signal over there, so... Yeah, oh well, weird one. A really, really weird one, chat. Not quite sure what's happening there. Just breeze through. Who cares? I don't care anymore. Bang it straight through. Go for it. Is there going to be a huge collision? Ignore the signal. Just go. I mean, here's the thing. You could go... You could go this way. Yeah, we can't put that stuff in there. We... What about like that? So, will that allow you... Oh, this is... And it's disappeared now. Ah. I just have no idea. The track layers, I just feel they're so broken. I just do not understand how they work. There we go. Great. Ignore red signals. Just keep going straight through. Wow, look at my population. Holy cow. We're accelerating. Accelerating upwards. Sewage tank is overflowing. There's a health risk. Ugh. Move you to here. And buy a sewage truck. This is a little tip that I was told on stream a while ago, but I think I can just move you into... I can move you into the technical services department, and then, therefore, you can just collect the sewage, which is good, because there's a health risk at the moment, but I obviously don't want the health risk to be around forever. Traffic jam? Where's traffic jam? Yeah, this is a weird one, but I don't particularly care. I'm quite happy for those trucks just to stay there forever. City Accounting Office, I don't believe it. We're actually going to get it done. Oh my goodness, we have built 2 additional prefab buildings. That is amazing. Have I got immigration turned on? Oh boy, I think I do. I do. Auto invite. Turn off get citizens. Turn off get citizens. I wonder why my population was suddenly doing so spectacularly well. I'll tell you why. It's because I just invited them all in. To be fair, that's far from the worst thing that we could have had happen. It's actually really useful that we do have that. Just ignore. $102 workers. 102 workers. That's pretty darn good. 24 workers on that one. 37 on that one. 11 on that one. Probably even fewer on this one. 8 on that one. 23 on that one. Yeah, so there's clearly some spacing issues on the old system, but let's maybe get you to go back to Londongrad platform. Turn around, reverse. No, don't... okay, fine. Go to Gloucester train platform. What do I care? It doesn't matter. I was just trying to think that we could maybe get a few sort of intermediate trains there. Intermediary trains to do some of the heavy lifting. The yellow signals, I just don't understand them. I don't understand them. Right, sewage truck. You should be able to go and pick up from here, right? Do you need a dumping spot? A sewage spot, even? You do. Sewage spot can be... I mean, can we dump into a... What can we dump our sewage into, chat? Does it have to be an outflow pipe? Or whatever it's called? Because we can't dump it into a tank, because that's a tank. What else can we dump it into? Does it have to be a sewage loading / unloading station? Is that it? Or a sewage discharge? I think it probably has to be a discharge. And if it's a sewage discharge, then we're going to be doing a little bit of driving, I'm afraid. Road connection doesn't exist. It's fine. Okay, maybe it's not fine. Does it have to be a dumping? Okay, I guess it has to be a dumping station then. A sewage unloading facility. Yeah, that's the... Yeah, this one. Okay, tell you what. Let's be smart about this. Let me have a little look underground. We actually have a sewage inflow pipe right there. That's brilliant. Okay. Feels like quite a lot of effort to go through. 8,000 rubles is fine, though. Feels like quite a lot of effort to go through in order to get this, but I think it'll be just great. Other infrastructure's in the way. Oh, there is one there. Have I built this thing yet? No, I haven't. Yeah, cancel that. I think we build it next to the... Build it next to the dumping station then. Because we can build it here, but if we do build it here, then we're going to have to build a pump. And if we have to build a pump, then it's going to be a massive pain in the backside. So let's not bother with all of that. Let's instead be sensible, and we throw in a sewage loading / unloading facility right over here. Which, by my very rudimentary calculations, should allow us to do that. If we are going underground, though, we can probably, yeah, fix this up in a slightly more beautiful, look at that, slightly more sophisticated manner. Build it. Build it. Build it. Above ground. Let that all get built. Phenomenal. And then throw this, the output, down to here. Cool. And immediately, what do you know? It jumps into action. You love to see it. Never been so happy to see the backside of sewage. Right. How much have we imported in iron ore? Yeah, quite a lot, actually. Yeah, 9,000 rubles worth. Although, is that because our... Yes, that's because you're filled with iron ore. Amazing. Well, not iron ore, sorry, but full iron. Either way, that's great. It's looking good. I need to install some more signals along this line here. Always more signals. Always more signals. We need to be able to hold more... We need to be able to hold more vehicles off from the sort of main line. Because otherwise we'll have massive sort of backlogs. So we'll avoid that. Collision, trains can't pass. I don't care. That's the penalty for being terrible at your jobs. You're just gonna have to stay there. 55 workers, looking good. Another 30 workers. Just stop this train for a little while. I'm just gonna stop you in the... Stop you in the depot. There you go. You can pick up everyone else. Yeah. Okay. So this is going to be This is going to be a little bit more sort of technically complex to maneuver trains around. But, I mean, it would help if I just put in some signals here. Just to sort of sequester all of that. Make it all work. It's good. Oh, joy. Another train that's coming through to help build some track, which will inevitably end up doing so much damage. Right. I'd like to go to Londongrad Station. And you can start. Excellent. Turn around. Go back. Pick people up. Beautiful. Okay. So that will at least be a slightly more fair distribution. And in fact, let's get you to go to Londongrad as well. Stop train. Londongrad. Turn around. You managed to go there and then start. You managed to find a way? Nope. It's fine then. Ignore me. Doesn't matter. Still, yeah, still need more trains here, to be honest, though. Yeah. Vehicle needs to refuel. Why would you need to refuel? And also, why can't you refuel over here? What's the issue? Why is this... This is driving me absolutely insane. You can get here. This train can get there. Okay, I'll come back to you. I'll come back to you. Oh, we've just purchased a bunch of additional steel. That's fine, I suppose. Anyway, that's old news. Let's have a look at the... Where's the pig? It's here. It's in the depot. Amazing. Okay, so bit of a problem. We don't have enough storage to fully cater for all of our outlay. That's, I mean, it's fine. It's not necessarily the end of the world. You are just... Do I build another fuel station here? I very much could. If I built another fuel station there, that would probably fix our issues. Because, yeah, everybody's going to have fuel issues now. Ugh. This is why a lot of people don't play with diesel trains. I'm really struggling to see what the signaling issue could possibly be, but... What's the difference here? Oh, it's double or single or double. Good. Okay, let's build it. Get it all built. Should be fine. Auto fuel. Fantastic. And you'll find yourself. You'll find your way. Brilliant. Okay, so a few issues, a few teething issues with getting that installed, but I think it is totally fine. Which is the main thing. Right, and we're still producing a whole bunch of steel. I would love... You know what I would love to do? I'd love to actually requisition the steel train from here, which is probably snuck off to the border to try and buy some more steel. I see you. Yeah, you know what? Don't do that. instead drop off there. You're going to not go to the diesel station anymore. You're not in Kansas anymore. You're in Oz. And instead, you're going to go here. And you're going to go and you're going to load steel. You're going to wait until loaded. And then you're going to take that to the border. Actually, how much steel capacity do we have here? 290 tons. I don't want to just... I don't really want to... I mean, it is more cost effective, to be fair, to use our own product. So delete that. St. Albans. You go to St. Albans. You unload 100% of anything. And then you head to the border after that. And you sell everything that still you still have. But also load prefab panels, because we need prefab panels. We don't need bricks, though. Because the bricks... Do we not manufacture bricks locally? Gloucester open storage. Yeah, I think we do. Yeah, we manufacture bricks locally. I thought we did. Cool. That's good. Okay, I think we might. Ignore the red light. Yes, 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 yes. We've all been there. We've all been there. Ignore the red light. Go through. Here we go. There we go. Move these further up, because I can't, frankly, be bothered dealing with any of that nonsense. Oh, and now, of course, we're going to need to get an additional line in here. Oh, this is so complicated and so expensive. And speaking of expensive, I'm out of money. I'm out of money. Okay. Borrowed another $1 million. It's this music. It's driving me into a frenetic state. I feel very under pressure. Okay, sowing is finished. Growing is halfway through on pretty much all the fields. We have more fields to do here that I have yet to do. Why is that? It's because they're not connected up. It's fine. Fine. Get the job done. Lots and lots of stuff to be getting on with there. That's fine. Right. What I need is some more signals. Great. There's always some more bloody signals. This is omnidirectional. This is omnidirectional too. And now you will work. It's good though. It's good. It's coming along. It's coming along. How's my hospital looking? Very mediocre. Oh, we're loading up with steel. Oh, you love to see it. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. It's happening. We're doing it. I am over the moon. Finally. It's profitable. It will be profitable. Not amazingly profitable, but it will be profitable. Tell you what I can do. I can actually change the setup of this train so that instead of this cart doing bricks, we want to increase steel, decrease bricks. Yeah, fine. Cool. So, that will mean that we still have a thingy reserved for, a carriage reserved for prefab panels, but 158 tons will be taken up with steel, which is good because we are producing a heck of a lot of it. This is a decent Very, very decent money spinner. It's not huge, but it is something. Go, ignore that light. Cool. Look at that. What do you know? What do you know? It's money. It's money. Oh. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. The real problem is, though, I don't want to throw it into a depot in order for it to be built, in order for it to go to building trains. Like, that seems so, you know, boring and disappointing. Oh, I should set up some hazardous waste collection as well, shouldn't I? Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Honestly, it's all coming together. It's coming together, but that's because it is not winter yet, and we know how much winter sucks, don't we? It's a lot. Right, you can't get to St. Albans medium storage. But you should be able to. But you can't. Well, there's a very simple fix to that. Very cheap as well. You know what? I'll even make it out of wood. Cool. That will just allow you back to... That will just allow you to get back to exactly where you need to go. You've got your 78 tons of steel. That is not the full capacity, but that's fine. There'll be another time. The good news is that this pig diesel train, honestly, I know I said whenever I bought it, which feels like about 1 million years ago, I said at the time it's going to take about 150 journeys in order to turn a profit on this darn thing. This little pig has been plugging away all the way home. I mean, it really, I mean, what a tremendous amount of effort. Still not understanding why it's slowing down, right? Whatever. I don't understand. But the point is, it's doing a power of work. It's been doing it for a long time. And now, with the added sort of profitability... What are you doing? Delaying all of my trains. Ah, they're so terrible. They're so bad. They're so bad. They just don't work properly. Why are you going down here? What are you hoping to achieve? What is this? Ignore it. Yeah, anyway, the point is that I don't understand what's going on there. I just don't appreciate the trains in this game. I do not appreciate the trains, especially the track builders. Track builder, I have no idea what it's doing. Absolutely none. Like, negative. Negative understanding. It's pretty much just the track builders that seem to struggle with the sort of operations. But hey-ho. Either way, as I say, this pig doing a power of work. Really happy with that. Yeah, can we have a little look at our importation of resources? What is it now? It's mostly fuel, a little bit of food. What about our exportation of resources? It's mostly just power. Well, soon, very soon, in fact, it's going to be harvest time. I say very soon, in fact. It's not going to be very soon. 65, 63. Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. I think, to be honest, steel is our best bet to profitability here. No workers? What? How are there no workers here? How did that happen? What? I'm kind of struggling to understand how that happened. I think it's because all of our workers. I don't even think it's all in construction. I mean, there's a few in construction. A few. I think it's all of them want to be transported by train. I think that's really the crux of the matter, to be honest. People are looking for a cushy way to get to work, and they think they're better than the bus. Well, the bus is going to get there, and we're going to resume production, which is very important. Reconstruction of the brick factory. Oh, heck. Wear and tear is at 56%. I haven't even thought about wear and tear yet. Oh, yeah, maybe they went into here. But I don't think anyone is required for this. I think it just happens, I guess. Oh. You're so right. Look at that. 108. Holy cow. That's a lot. That's a lot. It's a lot of people. Alright, where's my pig? Full load of iron. Love to see it. Okay, steel fully unloaded. There's nothing to gain at the customs house. I mean, there's a few things to gain, but it's just money, really, unfortunately. Down the drain. And then we'll head back to the sawmill with this train. That's good. I'm glad that train is getting a second sort of wind. That is great. 100 workers coming through. 64. Yeah. Part of the issue is that this train is very, very slow. And I think in an ideal world, we would probably just have all these motor cars on the line so that we had a near sort of continuous grouping. Because having all of the trains that run at different speeds is kind of problematic. Just in general. Do I even need that many more bricks? I'm using them. I'm clearly using the bricks. I'm also going to set that back to export. So do you need to make the money whilst I can? You know, the thing is, though. Ooh, we are maxed out. We're going to start having waste warnings soon. What do I want to do about this? Probably build another one. It's mostly just this truck, isn't it? This station is doing... Do you know what? Let's try something bold. Mixed waste. Let's try dump it all the way down here. I know it's far away. I know it's far away, but I think it'll be worth it. Because I think that means that we should be able to process... Sewage tank is overflowing. Yes, I know. We should be able to process more of this waste here. It's going to be a bold... It's going to be a bold problem to try and solve, but we're going to do our best. And besides, it's a free dump anyway that we've already got resources. We've already got resources here anyway. We'll see. We'll see if it ends up working out. Right. You got the prefab panels. You're going to now head to the Gloucester steel mill. You've got 158 tons of space on the back of you. We're not quite going to be at that level yet. But that is fine. Do you know what? I mean, I could start work on the cross here. It doesn't matter where we cross, really, does it? Could start work on the dropper or the loader, whatever it's called. Because if I start work on this, then we can just drop all of the iron straight into here, and then it'll get pumped. It'll get pumped around the corner. And that will mean that this train doesn't have to stick around for a long time, which means that it can go back over here more quickly and pick up some more coal. We need to build it anyway. And I think it is probably out of range. It's not out of range of the construction office. So that means it can start work. Excellent. Okay, well, that's kind of a two birds, one stone situation. Pretty chuffed about that. Oh, do you know what I should do? What I should do, the mixed waste dump spot should just be straight into here. Yeah, just dump it straight into the incinerator. Just dump it straight into the incinerator. That's exactly what we need to do. What are you doing? You're loading stuff up and you're putting it back in there. That's fine. Yeah, dumping still something which is problematic for us, but frankly, that's okay. I do not mind altogether too much. Hospital construction is flying, actually. This is really good. I mean, I know we're only 4% of the way through, but that will stand us in good stead for winter. And actually, to be honest, hospital-wise, we are over-provisioned at the moment. Garbage containers are overfilled. Yeah, we need to really sort. We need to really sort garbage. Garbage is something that I do want to sort. The problem is that I don't really want to sort it now. I don't want to sort it now. I want to see this. I want to see the train pick up steel. Oh, I've missed it. Oh no, it's still in. Here we go. How much steel have you got? 55 tons. Ah. Oh, look at that. 55 tons. 19,000. 19,000 whole. See, this is not good. We need more trains. I'm going to buy more trains. Buy more trains. I know. I shouldn't be buying more trains. What are they? M131 motor cars? They're DR class. Yeah, they're mostly DR class. That's fine. Okay, buy like another 4, I think. Name. This one. Yeah. So, if I do this, set line. Beautiful. Copy. Oops. Copy, paste, 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 paste. And then just set all of these off to go. Which some of you will have issues with. It's fine. First stop is unreachable. There's always a train problem, isn't there? There we go. Nice. Okay, so we need to manually sort of note when that ends up go through the red light. It's fine. We need to manually sort of try and fix the line length for these over here. What the heck is happening here? Looks like the fuel station is the talk of the town. Maybe that is why we're having so many issues in terms of transporting workers around. Doesn't matter, though. Here come my new trains. That's good. Stop here for a sec. Hold on. Change this. There we go. That'll fix you out. That'll fix you up. That's fine. Right, let's let all of these trains sort of clear the station first. Stop you there. Stop you here. Yeah, let these trains all clear the station first. So we've got the current batch coming in. We'll let them vacate. Like, we do have a lot of workers coming in here, so it's not necessarily problematic having all of these trains running. It's just it could be more efficient if we had a little bit of spacing between them. You got 69. That's so nice. 69 workers. Right. You can go. Brilliant. Then you can go in about 10 seconds. Great. And we'll let you go as well now. So that should mean that there's a little bit of distance between them all. And therefore, we should be able to pick up just a few additional workers. Because believe it or not, we're actually doing A-okay for the workers right now. It's mostly just the resources that we need more of. Okay, 40 workers in that train. Perfect. And actually, you know what? I'll just let you wait just a little bit longer before going in. Because the train is currently coming back. The big train kind of leads them all. You're coming back. Okay, it's good. And now you go. Okay. Sports facilities next to the newly added high-rise flats. That's a great point, actually. Seems like most of them are fine. They need a kindergarten spaces. Ugh. I guess I'll build a kindergarten over here. I haven't really accounted for that. Sports, no one lives there, no one lives there. That's okay. That's fine, all things considered, I think. Sports facilities. We have sports facilities up here. It's hidden away. We got the gym. That is accessible to most of the estate. However, not all of it. And in fact, I could definitely do better if I drew a line through the middle there. That would kind of fix us up. Doesn't look like that's going to be possible. What about down the side here? Nope. I've really caused myself some problems there. See, that feels like there should be a way. There is, of course, an underground option. Is that maybe something that I want to employ? Seems like an awful lot of work for just some gym access. Of course, I could just do something sensible, like build a gym in here. I mean, we need to relocate these families out of here anyway. Probably good practice to get rid of the older houses so that we can try and inspire a little bit longer life expectancy. And a gym facility to replace all of these places would be pretty darn good. Now, I want to get... Too big. That, yeah. It's a modded one, which I'm very okay with. Let these buildings apparate. Cool. What's the issue? There's something with the paths, maybe? See, the thing is... Why did I do that? I like the game having all of these inbuilt paths. I feel like there's something quite natural and nice about having them. Seriously? There we go. Okay, build the path, and then let the Construction crew. Yeah, let the construction crew build the gym. There's no real rush to it, so we might as well. Build a mine. That's such a great idea. I just put a mine right here. Force the kids down it. No kindergarten required. Amazing. Truly, what an amazing idea. Right. Where did I have kindergarten? Here it is. This one that I wanted, right? Yeah, this is the one. Squeeze that in. Yonder. Build. 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 And then let the construction offices get to work on that. I mean, look at that. They're just sitting around doing nothing. They're sitting around doing nothing. They should at least be active. Good. Oh, look at this. Money, 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 money. Do you know what I want to do? You know what I really want to do? I want to give this little pig a brother. How many carriages do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I want to give you a little bro. I mean, we already have a pig. We already have a pig right here. Throw that on. Now, we need to get a whole bunch of the cheapest open hopper. Yeah, that's it. Hopper. Is it the ES open hopper? Is that what it is? I think it is, you know. Let me just double check. Yeah, 29 tons. So, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I know it's not going to pay for itself in a long time, but... excuse me? Didn't I copy? There we go. Nice. Okay. That, I think, is going to... I mean, it's spending money to make money, but I mean, that's the point of this game, right? It's spending money to make money. I think it's going to take a long time to pay for itself, but I think it'll work. Yeah. This is not so hot. This is not so hot. This is not so hot. But you know what isn't so hot, ladies and gents? We're going to wrap the stream up right about now. It has been a really good one, actually. It's been fantastic. We've made some real progress. I cannot believe it, but we survived winter. We're not quite to profitability yet, but that's because we're investing heavily. Tell you what, though, all of our fields, they're coming good. They're coming good. And when they come good... Oh, look at that. Growing progress, 94%. When they come good, it's going to make a big old difference. So, there we go. Anyway, thanks ever so much for watching, folks. Enjoyed stuff on the YouTube channel. Got a couple of banger videos going out over the next couple of days. Yeah, that's my plug, to be honest. There's nothing more that I have to say. But yeah, thank you ever so much for watching. I've been Orbital Potato. I'll catch you next time. Bye.